Hi, another video from me about this time about solving a quadratic equation. To solve the quadratic equation, 15x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. So first write down the quadratic, 15x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now I like to use this method because it works when this number here is not actually equal to 1. So the product you get by multiplying that number underlined in red by that one, so that's 15 times minus 2, and you have to take into account the sign. So 15 times minus 2 gives me minus 30. And then I write down the sum, and the sum is the number in front of the middle term. Okay, there's no number here, so it is actually minus 1x. So I just write down minus 1. Then here comes the difficult bit, the factors. So we require two numbers whose product is minus 30 and his sum is minus 1. But it doesn't take long to list the factor pairs and come up with the numbers minus 6 and 5. Now you can check this by doing the product, which is minus 6 times 5, which is minus 30, which is what I wanted, so that lines up. And then the sum, 6 minus 6 plus 5, which gives me minus 1, which is what I wanted. Right, so now you write down the quadratic again, so you start 15x squared, but instead of writing minus x, you now split the middle term into the factors, so that will be minus 6x and plus 5x. And then you've got the minus 2 on the end, and it's still equal to 0. And then you factorize by what's known as grouping. So you group the first two terms together, and by the way, it doesn't matter which way round you write these two. So look at 15x squared and minus 6x squared, and you'll see that the highest common factor is 3x. What's left? Well, 3x times 5x will give me 15x squared, and then 3x minus 2 will give me minus 6x. Then you look at the next two, take down the plus sign or whatever sign's there, and look at the next two terms, which is 5x minus 2. There is no common factor there, so we'll just put that in with brackets. But then it's a good idea to put in a 1 in front of that, so it's 1 times that. Right, you'll now notice that here and here you have the same thing in the bracket, so that now needs to come out. And if it comes out, what's left? You're going to have a 3x plus 1. Just repeat that. Here and here you now have a common factor, so that now comes out, so you get 5x minus 2, and what's left you get 3x plus 1, which is equal to 0. So either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. So either 5x minus 2 is equal to 0, which gives 5x is equal to 2, and that gives that x is 2 over 5, or 3x plus 1 is equal to 0, that gives 3x is equal to minus 1, and that gives that x is equal to minus 1 over 3. And therefore we have our two answers, which is x is minus 1 over 3 or x is 2 over 5. So this has been a video to show you how to do a quadratic equation where the first term is not equal to 1 and how to solve it by factorisation. Thank you very much for watching this video.